Pest check, pest check. Greetings plant people, welcome back to my jungle. So today I thought I would share with you some of my dream plants, aka my planty wish list. As you can probably tell, after this I'm off to see the Barbie movie, wearing my little Barbie shoes that I made. I don't have pink clothes, so the closest I could go with was purple. So here we are, Barbie-licious. I think I'm gonna go from most realistic to least realistic, because some of these are a little bit hard to find and maybe way out of my price range. So I've written them all on here, as all my photos of them are on my phone, which I am using to film. Right, where shall we start? So the first one is very common, and that's Philodendron Lemon Lime. And I used to have a small baby plant of this, but it did not survive the thrip outbreak of last year. I just think they're really pretty, super easy. I just haven't got round to buying one yet. I haven't really, if I see one in person I'll get it, but I just haven't come across one yet. I love the way when a new leaf comes through, they kind of have this orangey glow, and with the kind of limey greeny colour of the leaves itself, it just looks super cool. So the next one is Begonia listada, and again, not too hard to get hold of. I'm a big begonia fan. I don't actually have loads. I've got Benigo, which is like the pink polka dot one. Used to have a maculata, that also didn't survive the thrip outbreak. I also have ambixuous, can't remember the name of it, but it's the kind of green one with the red spots and it looks really pointy and alien-like. I've got one of those, but it's currently in a bag because they're like very humid and it's very stroppy with me, so that one's just chilling somewhere. Yeah, I'd love to get one of these. I just think they're super cool looking. I love the stripe on them. I just think they look super cool, super alien. If I see one in person, I will definitely snap one up, but I've never seen them in person, so here we are. Okay, speaking of begonia, the next one is Begonia ferox, I believe you say. It might be wrong, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But this plant is the gothy plant of my dreams. It's got spikes all over it and they're black. I just think they look so cool, so funky. They almost look fake, don't they? I know that not everyone would be a fan of these. I do see why. I just think they're super cool. I don't have the room for one. Okay, so the next one is also kind of like a spooky looking one, and that is the Colocasia Pharaoh mask. And I only have one Colocasia. Haven't had the best luck with it, and that's the mojito one. Very stroppy. It will look like it will just pass away and then it'll pop out a new leaf, so I'm a bit confused at how to care for it. It's somewhere in the background there. I've absolutely no idea how to look after it. It's such a diva. But this one, I should have a picture right here. This one has such thick, alien, spooky leaves. As soon as I saw a photo on the internet, I was like, whoa. Whoa. Again, these guys clearly aren't for everyone because they look a bit scary looking. But once I've got care down for my Colocasia mojito, I feel like I'm definitely going to look into buying one. I just kind of haven't seen any on the internet. Only from like different countries, and paying customs is expensive and I'm on a budget. So if you have a Colocasia, please let me know any care tips because I don't know anything. Okay, so on to the next one, and that is me being out of breath. The next one is a Alocasia Frydek, and I do believe I've heard that Frydek just means the variegated kind, so I'm just gonna put Frydek, but variegated, yes, I'm also here for. The only reason why I haven't got one is because I've heard that they are spider mite magnets, and I already have a Philodendron verrucosum that is a spider mite magnet, so I'm kind of holding off. But if I do see a baby one anywhere, I will, oh, dropped my notebook. I will probably get one. I'm not going to lie, but I might keep it in a separate area. I've heard they're quite needy, aren't they? I think I've managed to get the hang of alocasias now. I've had a few in the past that have just completely rotted on me or just not survived, but this one I feel like's doing good. I don't know if you can even see. Dragon scale, I've got a few dotted around, absolutely fine. If you want an easy alocasia, I'd go for a Wentii or a cuculata because those guys are so easy to look after. You wouldn't even think it's an alocasia because they're so easy. We're making our way through the list, aren't we? Okay, I've got 3 left. The next one I have had before, but as soon as I got it, it lasted a week. So maybe the roots weren't established enough, but it is a philodendron Florida ghost. Anything spooky, I want one. And I love the mintiness of when it comes through, like the kind of pastel white green colour. But as soon as that passed away, I was like, oh, I was quite sad actually. I just avoided it. I was like, mm. So I got a Syngonium Frosted Heart, and they do basically exactly the same, but not a lot of people talk about it. So when you get a new leaf, it comes through white. You know what, I think I might be able to show you. Don't know if you can see there, the leaves, oh, or even there to be honest. The leaves come through like a very pale mint colour, and when they get more mature they turn into this, but they still keep a stripe of frost, and the more light you give them, the lighter they get. Probably just do need to give it more light. You know, you see a speck of dirt on a leaf, you think, oh, thrips. So yes, I will definitely be wanting... Did that really just happen? I just vacuumed. Oh no! You're okay. You are okay. I literally vacuum every day now. I'm so clumsy. Okay, where were we? Philodendron Florida ghost. Philodendron Florida ghost. Okay, yes. I was saying that, you know what, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying that if I do come across an affordable one that's not too big, because I have no room, I definitely will pick one up. But I'm holding off a little bit since the tragedy of the last one. So the next one is an Anthurium forgetii, and I don't know, ever since seeing it on Kaylee Ellen's channel, I was just, I don't know what it is, they're not even that fancy, I just think they're beautiful, and I love that they don't have lobes, they're just round and teardrop shaped. And I've only got 2 Anthuriums, so I've got the Clarinervium and this guy. Also, look how cool that is. I just realised my ring light's not on. 1 second. What a chaotic time, right? I do want to get more into Anthurium. Like I said, I've only got 2. Also, how cute this little light that I got for this. And okay, on to the last one. And that is the Philodendron Glorious. And I believe that is in between Verrucosum and Gloriosum, I'm sure. I'm not sure. Either way, it's beautiful. And I put it straight on my list after seeing my friend's Little Plant Lovers. She has one and I was like, whoa. And any plant that is velvety, I desperately need. It's a texture thing, and I think they just look really, really cool and luxurious. But I'd love to get more uncommon philodendron. I'm really into philodendron. I think those and alocasia are my favourite plant genus of all time. So yeah, I hope maybe I've given you some inspo. Let me know what's on your planty wish list. I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Sorry about the chaoticness of this video. I'll see you in the next one.